Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening. Just checking I was working with the sound there. Excellent. How are we all doing this evening? Welcome back to my channel. We are playing God of War again this evening. Let's get to it. Ooh, that's a little bit noisy. Let's turn that down on my TV so that's not coming through on the microphone as well. Okay, full on health. Yes. So last session we started off by, or rather we left off by the giant, and we will be making our way up the giant, which sounds really, really wrong now that I say it out loud. Yeah, this one's a little bit tricky. You got to spin that and get Atreus to shoot that. Just missed. There we go. Oh, I thought I had that. Nope. Not very good with my aim today. There we go, that got it.
Careful! My shop's right here!
Okay.
Anything good in Fafnir's storeroom, like
Going. So yes, we found our giant here. We can't really see him properly at the moment just because of where we're located.
Yes.
You think there's something inside that'll help us break the ice and get to the chisel tip?
No.
Keep thinking.
But we are going to be making our way around the giant so that we can eventually get through the ice and get to the tip of the giant's chisel. I think that's his shoulder there. That's leading to his arm, maybe. I think that's right. Anyway. Enough gawping at the scenery. Okay, we have a new enemy type. Not one of my favourites, I must admit. Ooh, because A, he hits like a truck. B, when he's got his back to you, that shield on his back stops you from doing any damage, and he hits like a truck. Ooh, and we've got some additional enemies. Let's take the time to get rid of them. Ooh. Damn it. Just missed the time in that. Wow. That was mean. Yeah, I don't much like these guys. I've never found like a particularly good tactic for dealing with them, other than just trying to be as careful as you possibly can. Which, to be fair, is a tactic that could be said about literally every enemy in this game. So, yeah, not much of a tactic, really. Yeah, he always ends up with his back to you. So you've then got to kind of readjust round to his front again. Okay, got another enemy up top. Take him straight down. Ooh. I dodged and the button didn't do anything. That is rather annoying. Let's ignore this. Whoa! Dodge that. Get rid of this guy as quick as we can. Throw, hit. We're about halfway through now. Ooh. Going a bit mental with those slam attacks there, son. Okay, about a quarter of his health left. Oh. Stop. Damn it. Nearly there. So nearly there. And down you go. Not a fan of them.
Isn't it?
Okie dokie. So we can't get up there just yet, I don't believe. No. So we'll head through here.
You knew this place? Before?
I came here on a diplomatic mission once, trying to broker a peace between Asgard and Vanaheim. A war. So many lives lost. What I didn't know was Thor had already gone on a killing spree of giants.
What did the giants have to do with the war between the gods?
Nothing at
Oh,
all.
I've just realised.
The tragedy of it.
I've just realised what I was
No
supposed to
side
do.
in that madness.
Supposed to put it close enough
Paranoia
to
is
that
passed
so that
by
we
Thor's
can.
lust
Well, in
for
fact, I'm
blood.
just going to go and clear out this first. Pick up whatever we can. Oh, in fact, that's the correct way, so I'll not do that yet. I will actually go and do the climbing. So we've pushed that into position, and now. Oh, we've left a trace. Why would we want to get up here? That's why. What am I missing? Oh, I think, yeah, we've got to knock that down first before this is usable. I mean, it kind of looks as though you should be able to hit those, but you can't. I am a bit confused about that. Can't seem to remember. Yeah, maybe it's just something we end up doing a little bit later. Yeah, I seem to remember that kind of sword-shaped thing getting knocked down to the ground. Although, again, I could be wrong. Let's just plough on ahead. Not clear which direction to go, so let's just try this one first. Again, doing everything that we can to not miss things as we go along. So yeah, little dead end here with some hack silver. Please do say hello in the comments and let me know what you think of God of War. What are your hopes for the next God of War that's due out next year? And I'll try and respond to as many of you as I can.
Another crystal. Just give the word.
Yes. This also rings a bell. Need to get through this ice over here. And I know that we can do that now. I just don't recall quite how. I mean, logic tells you that you've got to be shooting that, but Oh, yes. Okay.
Ooh, you got most of it.
Okay, nearly got the hammer down. It's just hanging by that little bit up above.
Well, a stealthy plan it is not.
Now we must free the other strap.
We do?
That's how we get through there. Okie dokie. Now we're gonna go climbing. Got some nice action set pieces
Why are we going
ahead
left and what we need is all the
in
way
this
down
section.
Think.
Well, the chisel tip is under thick layers of ice, so melting it won't work.
Correct.
And there weren't any shattered crystals nearby for me to shoot, so that's not an option.
Correct.
That just leaves smashing the ice. We need something ridiculously heavy to... Oh, I get it.
Good.
How are we going to turn the hammer so it lands near the chisel tip?
Not possible. We cut it free, write it down, and figure out what comes next after.
So your plan involves a whole bunch of luck then?
You are welcome to suggest a different one.
Getting close.
What now?
Hold tight.
This plan seems ill-advised.
Jump!
That didn't work. It only fell little ways.
Okay. Not quite the outcome that we'd hoped for, but if at first you don't succeed, try again. So let's head a little bit further up, see if we can get that hammer to fall. There's a Queen joke in there somewhere. Let's have a look at that belt. Vast improvement on runic, but decreases our strength, and overall you can see that the level 3 thing in the top right is a red arrow if we put that on. So yep, we'll stick with what we got.
Oh no! The floor's collapsed. There's a sand bowl, but how do we get to it?
We cannot.
Ah, yes.
Boy,
I
over
recall
here.
this section. I anticipate a few reloads in this.
What does it
So
say?
we have a puzzle.
When time itself is disarrayed, the forward path is retrograde. Retrograde? It's backwards.
Those symbols. The seasons?
Yeah, but the order's all jumbled. Shouldn't it be winter, spring, summer, autumn?
Why start with winter?
It's from a song Mother used to sing.
Don't I know that one? Winter that
Quiet, head.
doesn't like music either. Got it.
So, I think I can remember the correct answer to this. So it's supposed to go autumn and summer, then spring, and finally winter.
Try
Try
that.
that.
House. Sumo. Spot. That's it.
Yay.
Yes.
Atreus, that word.
Thola. It means endure.
Try it.
Thola.
So this section is a really cool mechanic. but god damn is it hard.
Write it again.
Thor. We're rising. The energy's lifting the platform.
Keep writing.
Thor. Thor. Thor.
Head, how is this possible?
My guess? Temporal magic. Dangerous stuff the High Vanir gods used to play around with. The ability to freeze time. Happened to be a favourite of Njord himself, in fact.
Used to. Why did they stop?
Well, turns out stopping time keeps the sun and moon from streaking across the sky. Unfortunately, it does not stop the wolves that chase them, always looking to sink their teeth in. After that, they decided it was best to leave time alone.
So the best tactic with this is to knock them off the side. It's not always possible, but there we got 2 in 1. We have to defeat them quickly, because if we don't defeat them quick enough, this whole platform will just fall, and then we start from the beginning. It's obviously not ideal.
It's halfway active.
Okay, that's one off the edge. Another one off the edge. Let's use the shield bash. Get him off.
It's clear.
Okay, go right, Atreus. Okay, stage 1 down. It's going to happen a few more times. And yeah, it's not the first or the second round of it that bothers me, it's the third. The third, I am... The platform is going to fall a few times unless I get very, very, very lucky. It is a tricky little mechanic, this. Okay, we've got the ones that can set themselves on fire, so just need to be careful around them. 2 down. And we now have one of these big guys who we're probably not going to be able to knock off the edge. Oh. Him flying. And... oh. Hit. Oh, damn it. Oh no, he did fly in the end. Good. Must admit, this section is not off to a great start. As you can see, the platform is slowly starting to drop. Oh, okay. Never mind the whole mechanic of this area. Let's try and focus on actually surviving. You see, I'm in such a panic to kill things quickly that I'm not really being cautious. I've got to do both. Thankfully we don't start from the very start, we will start from like stage 2 of this. Oh, come on. Well, not a great start, down to half health.
Quick time, more of them.
Oh, damn it, I didn't mean to use rage. Oh, that was a waste. Let's turn it off. Halfway through the time. You can see the that little bar at the top of the screen. That tells us how long we've got until the platform will just drop out of the air. I've got a feeling that there's going to be another wave after this guy dies. Yep, of course there is. Not out of the woods yet. Although, this guy might actually be the last one.
We're good.
Whew, okay, stage 2 down. Yeah, this is stage 3. There is like a stage 4, but it's very normal. Not really a worry. Okay, fire enemies. So do not go and hit those guys until you've got their fire buff off, otherwise they will explode upon impact. Oh, lovely. Halfway through, but we have a witch in this stage as well. So I'm going to focus on the smaller mobs and then the witch last. Oh god, this gets so hectic. Oh, yeah, that's a new attack from the flying enemies as well. They will just like fly straight at you and explode. Rage time, because I'm a bit low on health and we're very low on time. Oh wow. I died on stage 2 and did stage 3 first time. That has shocked me quite considerably. This took multiple attempts in my first playthrough. Or not my first, my recent playthrough. Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, we don't actually fight these guys. We shoot the crystals if I can aim correctly. There we go. And you can see the timer is still going down, but I don't want to leave anything behind, and jump. Ooh, timing.
Thanks.
The boy.
Just having a little fun, you big grump.
Not an easy task, that. Not an easy task at all. Yeah, having that time element kind of forcing your hand to be a bit more aggressive.
Well,
as we saw, it can lead to your downfall.
A push. Trust me.
I think it was a very well-timed rage that I pulled in that third wave.
How do we get down?
We jump.
Really?
Come. Do not panic.
Why would I panic?
I have you.
You're cracked, you know that?
Well. Good. We should keep moving.
So we've managed to drop the hammer on the floor. Now and see what effect it's had. You can just see up in the distance there. There's our target. We want to go to that red chisel
That head.
Never leaves my
on
mind.
the other side of this chasm. We've got a big fight coming up. In fact, we've got a couple of big fights coming up, but a really big fight, big boss fight coming up very, very soon. Oh yeah, we can't get to there. Might just drop him. We've got to go around the houses. Oh, we can hear voices. clear where they're coming from. But the two fellas that we saw on the top of the mountain with Boulder, Magni and Modi, they are here. And as Mimir, the head guy we've got, they are the sons of Thor. They are pretty badass. Is it the most difficult boss fight in the game? Nah, not really. But it's not easy either. We're okay for health, so I'm just going to make sure that those aren't going to come alive at some point. Continue to ascend.
His nephews?
Aye, Magni and Modi, the sons of Thor.
Mother always said the Aesir were the worst of gods, and Thor was the worst of the Aesir. Guess he's a terrible father, too.
They are no longer children. They have no excuse.
Will Sindri be okay?
They'll never even see him. Ah, the great dining hall. Envy of all Midgard. Funny, I remember there being a massive candelabra. You just can't help but break things, can you?
Okay, so we've got another one of these doors. We're actually going to be going through this very, very soon. But always good just to mark those things on the map. Okay, let's kind of clear the room out a bit. Don't need health, but we will be needing it very, very soon. What we've got to do is blow these walls open, 3 of them, and then we can kind of proceed. Ooh. Whoa! Get off him. I'm pretty sure that this session we will be getting our new weapon. It's not going to happen for a little while yet, a couple of hours or so, depending on how quickly I can get through things. But yeah, I'm fairly certain that we'll be getting the new/old weapon. Those of you who've played the original God of War games will know what I'm referring to. Technically, I suppose this axe that we've been using in this game is technically the new weapon. In that this game is the first time that we've ever seen it. The weapon from the first few games is coming. We're not far. Oop, let's be gone. Okay, what we found behind door number 3 is gone. Just stock up on a bit of health and pick up his drops. Okay, let's have a look what's behind door number 2. He is frost resistant, so the yeah, isn't. Ooh, doggies. doggies. Always going to make sure to take care of the wolves first, because they are far more agile than that fella. Yeah, scream all you like, mate. You are getting taken down. I guarantee. And now cue the the unfortunate death because I spoke out of turn. Oh no! Ooh, don't know how I dodged that. Okay, he's down to half. Oh damn! Yep, spoke out of turn. Rage time. Let's make this fight a little bit easier by taking his health down by a lot and increasing our health by, well, in fact, almost the full health for us there. There we go. That should be the end of it now. Yep. Rage for the win. What do we have here? Boar Stampede. So we've got a new spectral for Atreus. Let's have a look. Is it better? So it's better in damage. It's not as good in runic, and it's better in stun, and the cooldown is much better. I've still yet to actually remember to use these things, but still that one, the new one, the Boar Stampede, is better, so we'll put it on. Hopefully I'll remember to use it at some point. It's just not an attack that does a lot of damage, and I just always forget about it. Always, always, always. Anyway, door 3 and 2, and now 1, if I can hit the crystal. Werewolf time! Ooh. Quick! Ooh, that hit well. Ah, oh, damn it. Got a little bit of a boost on health. Ooh, that was close. Let's see if we can take this one down. Nope, not quite. Let's not get too aggressive. Yeah, so the wolves with 2 health bars, they will get kind of like a rage mode once you get them down below half. Like that one with the red talons, he's got his rage mode going, and as you can see, it just tore me to shreds. Yeah, you may think those big enemies are your real foes, but just a small group of these werewolves I fear far more than the big giants. They are very good at dodging and are quite tricky. Got a whirlwind attacking and took one of the 2 bar enemies down by quite a fair chunk. That's not fair, I dodged. I am doing pretty poo. Okay, 1 down. Okay, he's about to go into rage mode, so we try to interrupt it. And this will fail, but still, we tried. So let's take rage mode guy down. Oh no, that's not going to work out. So 2 in rage mode. Oh god, block! That really didn't work out well for us. Okay, 1 down, 2 down. Oof. I'll take second attempt. That could have easily gone on a lot longer. Right. We're through this section, so now we can start heading to the next section.
Something ahead.
See, lad, he's fine.
Thought it best to vanish when Thor's idiot sons showed up.
Hey, Sindri, could you take a look at this?
Honestly, I don't have much else going on right now.
Let's have a look at the
travelers.
mission thing that he's got for us
Disgusting.
first.
Smelly, covered in God knows how many little beasties, but gorgeous armor. Let's see if I can't make something more sanitary. Yes? Just make sure you watch each other's backs in the storeroom. Wouldn't want to lose my loyal customers.
So he's given us access to lots of new types of armor. Let's just have a quick look at what we require for all of them. So we need smoldering embers for all of these gold level armors. So that tells me we're not getting those for a long time. Purples we also have access to now, and we need Traveler's Armor Shard for those. We've apparently picked some up, but not enough. So we'll just keep that in mind. This blue is technically better, but it decreases our strength. And just to reiterate, as in previous sessions, we are going for a strength build with this. So we're going to ignore anything that takes strength away. Although that is pretty tempting. It's a lot of runic, a fair bit of defense, and only -8 on strength. Yeah, do we save our hack silver? Or, I mean, we've got a lot. We've got 91,000. That's because I'm being very stingy. But then if you look at these ones up here, like 16,000 each for these types of armor. And that's just the chest. So there's good reason to not just, buy new armor on a whim. If you look at the equivalent armor for wrist, it's actually a down arrow for the max level that you're at. Oh, in fact, the same could be said for all of the gold and purple as well. Their benefit is that they've got enchantment slots. Yeah, not a fan of any of these. Let's see. We could get a new talisman. So this is the circle one. Actually, I like that little... In fact, the tiny little bit of health that one we currently have gives us is really not worth it. Let's see if we can get something a little bit better. So, refresh all, rose tunic. Ooh. So, that could be very useful. So we can use both of our runic attacks in quick succession, and then use this, and it replenishes them both. That could be quite useful. I'm doing it. Because that tiny little boost of health that our current talisman gives is really not worth it. Really not worth it. Let's see. Can't do any upgrades to our shoulder guards, we'll ignore that. Can't do any to our bracers, so ignore that. Nor our waist. We need Aegis gold. Now the way that we get that is by basically having a swim around on the lake in our boat. There's loads of gold in the lake, so I'll go and do that soon. Once we kind of get out of this story element. Yeah, we should be able to go and find some. So, buying... in fact, you know what? What I will do is buy a resurrection stone. 5,000 is a lot, but we've got a fair amount, so I'm going to buy one of the superior resurrection stones. So what this does is, if I get taken down, Atreus will run over, hold this stone against our chest and like stab it, and we come back with a tiny little bit of health and gives us a kind of second chance. They are not the best things in the world. I will say that. They are expensive, and once you use them, they're gone. And I tend to end up wasting them. Like I'll end up using it and then get immediately killed afterwards anyway. So yeah, sometimes they're not the best. Hold to claim all lost items. Yes, I will claim our lost items. So I obviously left something a ways back. Oh, I can hear Magnum Modi again. We can get that. 1 second. Hello, new viewer watching. Welcome to the stream. Say hello in the comments. Who are you? Where are you watching from? What are you up to this evening? Other than watching me try and smash God of War. So that chest is now accessible.
Have you made it out of Fafnir's storeroom yet?
Okay. The boss fight is upon us. I'm going to pause it momentarily. Have a quick drink, because this might take a while. We have actually got a fair bit of XP. Let's see if there's anything that can help tank us through this next section. Not too bothered about that. Again, not too bothered about that. Close combat, let's see. I've already got the heavy lunging attack, so I always forget to use that. Ooh, yes, 100% getting that. Not too bothered about that. I always forget to use the evade attack, so let's not waste it while we can put points into something else that I will actually use. Let's have a look. Switch stances. So I want to perform a powerful uppercut. It can't hurt. Let's have a look at rage. Let's get that one. And let's have a look at Atreus. So all of his stuff is locked at the moment. We've got everything we can. Right.
Hurry, brother. We may get a piece of the chisel and be gone before they even notice.
Wishful thinking.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Boy.
Surrender. The All-Father demands it.
No.
Good.
This fight is mine, boy. Go.
And where do you think you're going? Oh no, brother. The little freak's got a bow. What are we gonna